Okay, here's my first experience with putting in floor panels. The floor panels are not cut exact, they're cut pretty close. You need to do some trimming and hammering and banging and beating and reshaping, which I've been doing here. I haven't pulled my old rusty floor panel out, but I've been doing things like fitting this. See how this inner piece comes up inside the outer wall, and there's two little braces in there, and then there's a speedometer cable that goes down through there, and I got a turn signal switch that sits right here with a couple of bolt holes for it. And I don't think I've got this shaped around where the gas pedal goes just exactly right yet. I have got this kind of beginning to take shape back here. What I'm going to do is, after I get that looking pretty close, I'm going to pull it out and cut out all the rust, and then probably grind away everything and put some primer on it, or some Pour 15 or something, and then come back in and weld this in place. So I'm going to work on it some more. I just thought I'd show you where I'm at so far. This is my first time doing this, so I'm a rank amateur. I was thinking I was going to get Mike to show me how, but he's busy and I'm busy, so I got a day off, and I thought, well, heck, I'll just get out there and get started, see how far I get, see how much of it I can figure out by myself. You know, I've done, back when I was a kid, we used to just throw a piece of anything down to the floor, put some fiberglass over it, or throw a piece of metal on the floor and shoot a few pop rivets. But I grew up in Georgia, we didn't have a lot of rust down there, so I'm not used to messing around with something with rust holes this big in it, so kind of a new experience for me. But I'm having fun with it, yes I am. Alright, I got my big hammer out. Sometimes you just need a big hammer to make things work. I hammered around where that pedal goes in there, and I was able to get the metal to fit down in there like it's supposed to. It's a pretty good fit all the way around now. I think what I'm going to do is pull it out, cut out the rust, put it back in there, and then start welding around. I'm going to grind around the edges where that's going to go through too, because I'm going to be welding this with that MIG welder, which doesn't I can't weld through dirt and rust like I can with my with my stick welder. So I'm going to be grinding and cleaning up a lot of this crap along the way. That's the plan. Okay, I'll shoot a picture of my floor with the rust gone, and then I'm going to put my new floor pan in there and weld her in place, and should be good to go after that. Well, I'm not nearly the kind of welder that Mike is, but I am getting it done. And you know, it's funny, I probably spent more time with this MIG welder than I have since I've owned it. Just doing this right here, and it was funny, I was really feeling bad because I was doing such a horrible job. I couldn't seem to make anything stick together. I went in the house and got my glasses, came back out, and all of a sudden I found myself welding a bead and sticking stuff together, and I'm working pretty good. And I thought, well, dang, I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it because I didn't have my glasses on. I went and put my glasses on, it went pretty good. So that was a vast improvement. Seems like the difference between this and a stick welder mostly is you can't weld dirty on a stick welder. You just burn right through paint, grit, grime, dust, rust. Doesn't make any difference. On this you have to clean it up, which takes a lot longer, and that's probably one of the reasons why Mike's so good at it. He takes his time and does it slow and does it right. And I guess that's why you have to do it. But all that said, the floor is going in there pretty good. I feel pretty good about it, so I'm not going to finish it today. I got a lot more holes to patch, but feels good getting the floor in there, and we'll do what we can do, and then we'll do some more next time we have a day off. Jackie, I'm going to call it quits for the day. Is that okay with you? Okay. If it's okay with you, I will. I'm just going to leave the Jeep sitting out here without the roof on it, because next time I have a day off, I'll get it back in there and we'll weld in some more patch panels. I'm not quite through welding on this one, but got it in there enough to feel good about my work so far today. And while I had this seat off, I fixed it where I could adjust it before it was froze up on one side, and I got that straightened out. So, heck, we're moving along, making progress. Life is good. Yeah, life is good. I'm a lucky man. Okay, Zachy. So I think I'm going to go in and take a shower and call it a day. What do you think? You think that's a good plan? You okay with it? You're so cute, you know that? You look like Zachy the super dog, you know that? You are Zachy the super dog. Yes, you are. Okay, let's go in. Whee. I hear the saw running. You know what that means, don't you? That means Honey Baby's in there messing around with the power tools. Oh, just look at her go.